I would now request former Secretary General of World Customs Organization, Mr. Kunio Mikuriya, to give his address.
Good evening. Honorable Minister of Tourism and IT, Mr. Rohan Kaunte, CBIC Chairman, Mr. Sanjeev Kumar Agarwal, FFI AI President Shankar Shainde, other dignitaries, and honorable participants. It is really a pleasure and honor for me to participate in this important session of the logistic sector. If I recall my 15 years as Secretary General, quite often I have been inspired by the transformative journey of India. When I took over, even before that, I came to India to see how transformation is made by, using information technology, but also by strengthening partnership with private sector, but also other government agencies and human resource management. And therefore, quite often I shared my experience that I got in India to share with other 160 members of the WCO, and I'm sure that they are inspired very much by the move of India, which is a big country, but still very more agile in transforming itself to adapt to the changing landscape of global trade. First, I was impressed by its movement for trade facilitation. When the WTO trade facilitation agreement was concluded in 2013, immediately India has worked very well to come up with a trade facilitation plus initiative to include all government agencies and the private sector to go beyond trade facilitation to provide a better environment for business. And that is really worthwhile. So I shared to my membership that this is the way that you have to transform yourself. And of course, that is also accompanied by the development of information technology. And at that time, every year I came to India to have a very good discussion, brainstorming session to how to move forward in using information technology. And nowadays, when it comes to data, AI was mentioned several times, but India is in advanced stage by creating data-driven culture in customs, but also it should be also worked with the private sector. And in this connection, I always appreciate FFI's contribution. Well, this organization holds the presidency currently of the International Federation of Custom Brokers Association and the driving power of the WCO's standard setting. When especially we were in a difficult stage of coronavirus, COVID-19, I had a weekly discussion with the private sector consultative group, and I got very much a good advice from the private sector and the FFI through that dialogue. And also this spring in March, the IFCBA International Federation has organized a global conference on how to enhance partnership. And this is exactly the theme of this session. So you can learn, or you can push forward this movement of enhanced partnership, because in the end, we talked about IT or data or single window. What is most important is the partnership between the private sector and the public, but also between public and public, that is, coordinated border management, and also private sector to private sector, AEO, and as was mentioned, India has been doing a lot in mutual recognition of AEO, which is also a global movement to counter the current challenging trade landscape, so that we need more alliance beyond the borders, of course, based on the alliance inside the border, but beyond the borders to have, strategic partnerships. And this is how India, especially in a country that shows the most dynamic movement to support the private sector, especially small and medium-sized private sector. That is how custom brokers and freight forwarders, together with the customs and the government, can help to really nurture the development and economic development of India. And this should be, India is now, as you see, strategically located in the global trading system. So that will support also global economic development. And so I very much look forward to hearing you and how you are going to, accelerate your movement in the future through this very important conference that starts today. I wish all the success of this global Indian conference. Thank you very much.